Today, let's talk about food and why we share such a profound relationship with it. We'll also explore how you can develop a healthier approach to eating habits. If you pause for a moment to reflect, you'll notice that food has been intertwined with love and security since the beginning of our lives. The milk we received from our mothers, whether through breastfeeding or a bottle, was one of the first expressions of care and protection we experienced. From the start, food has held a unique power. It fulfills physiological needs, while also influencing our emotions, mood, and overall perception of life. When we eat, our bodies perceive a sense of safety and security. This stems from our evolutionary past, when survival depended on access to food. Thousands of years ago, securing a meal after a successful hunt signaled safety and stability. While we no longer live in those conditions, this primal connection remains embedded in us. When we eat together with others, it often evokes feelings of acceptance and well-being, mirroring the comfort and connection we felt as infants. It's no wonder that during times of stress or difficulty, many of us instinctively turn to food. This behavior reflects a subconscious attempt to recreate that sense of security. However, if you are not in a situation of actual food scarcity, a critical issue we are not addressing here, using food as a coping mechanism often leads to temporary relief, followed by regret. This is because the underlying problem remains unresolved, and we're aware deep down that eating won't fix it. Over time, repeatedly seeking comfort through food can leave us feeling weak and disconnected from ourselves. Beyond its emotional impact, food plays a fundamental role in fueling our bodies and minds. The nutrients we consume are the raw materials our bodies use to produce energy, regulate hormones, and support overall function. Think of it this way: you can't make a luxurious cashmere sweater out of polyester. Similarly, you can't expect to feel happy, balanced, or energetic if your diet is chaotic or lacks essential nutrients. Poor eating habits often lead to a vicious cycle. Foods high in sugar, for example, can create physical cravings and physical dependency, making it even harder to break free. The only way to truly overcome unhealthy eating patterns is to take a long-term approach, much like an addict seeking treatment. Understanding why you turn to food is essential for building the self-awareness and resilience needed to persevere. The good news? Habits can be changed. The brain is capable of forming new neural pathways once healthier patterns are established. If you have the strength and determination to stick with it, you'll eventually wake up to find that food no longer controls you. Maybe the information I'm about to share with you can help with that. Our emotions and bodies are deeply interconnected. The way we treat our bodies can directly impact our emotional well-being and even our sense of self. Your body is your vehicle for navigating the world, and just as you wouldn't intentionally scratch or damage your car, you shouldn't neglect or harm your body. Changing your eating habits is one of life's most challenging endeavors because it touches on the foundations of our survival instincts. But we no longer live in the wild, and we know that eating won't erase our problems. If you're feeling anxious, for example, look for the root cause of your anxiety and understand that the very food you're choosing might be contributing to it, as it serves as the raw material for your hormones, for instance. It's also important to remember that we deserve kindness and care, especially from ourselves. Even during difficult times, remind yourself that your body is invaluable. Repairing it after years of neglect can be costly, physically, emotionally, and financially. Treat it with the same respect and care you would give to something precious. I hope this video could give you some inspiration. See you tomorrow.